So, we got a ton of information in last night's episode of Ahsoka that was released. That episode being titled Far, Far Away, which is episode 6 of Ahsoka. With that, we heard so many interesting things from Baylan, and many of those points lead to Baylan wanting to stay in this new galaxy and on the planet Peridio. I think that Baylan wants to create his own Jedi Order in this new galaxy, and this might even lead to knowing who his master is. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to Cantina Talk. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, in episode 6, there were a couple of times that Shin and Baylan talked about the fall of the Republic, this new planet, the Jedi Order, so let's just dive straight into it. If you guys are new, go ahead and make sure to hit subscribe. I am trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the Ahsoka show. Baylan had told Shin in this episode that this new planet is a land of dreams as well as madness. With this new galaxy, children's stories have come into reality. We also found out through this episode that Shin was too young and would not have been at the Jedi Temple, so was raised afterwards. I'm still believing that Baylan is her father, but I could be wrong. We also found out that Baylan was at the temple during Order 66 and watched it all fall and burn. He didn't understand at the time, but now knows at an older age that the fall of the Republic and the Jedi Order is inevitable. History has repeated itself with the fall of the Jedi, the rise of the Empire, over and over and over again. Baylan wants to create his own new order and right the wrongs of the past Jedi and make sure that that power struggle will never happen again. Baylan does not want to make the same mistakes that were made by the previous masters before him, and he knows that it'll be different. Shin thinks that this alliance with Thrawn will bring power to her and Baylan, and this is their time to strike with their new order. To start the order off, though, Baylan, Shin, and their 2 squadrons of night troopers are going to have to go and kill Ezra and Sabine, getting rid of a possible power vacuum in this new planet. We also find out that Ezra is part of a new Jedi called a Boken Jedi, which was trained after the fall of the Republic. Shin thought she was the same thing, but we found out from Baylan that she isn't. Shin was trained to be more than just that. She was trained to be something special. What Baylan is seeking in this new galaxy is the beginning. He wants to go back to the start, before there's Jedi and the Sith and there was just Force sensitives. He wants to start where his ancestors did and start from the beginning. This would make it so that Baylan is able to right the wrongs of the past and leaving out the Sith Empire. Shin seems a little bit worried that history might repeat itself, and this planet isn't what it seems to be. Baylan tells her, however, that if the stories are true, this will be the new beginning, and that there wasn't a future with the Jedi Order, but with his order, there will be. We also had learned in this episode that the Great Mothers are scared of the Jedi. Baylan thinks that the reason why they want to get off this planet so badly is because they know that they are Force sensitive and fear them, thus taking the biggest threat to Baylan and Shin off-world. We found out in this episode that Baylan has a connection with this planet already and can feel the Force around it, flowing through it and penetrating it. But with this, it is all very similar to Count Dooku and how he felt. Dooku wanted to lead the Jedi Order and break off and create his own order that wasn't being controlled by the Senate and wasn't super dogmatic. Dooku, over time, had constantly lost faith in the Jedi Order and had seen the wrongdoings of the Jedi. This is almost exactly paralleling with Baylan's ideas here, which leads me more to believe that Dooku could actually be Baylan's master. If you guys haven't seen my video on Dooku being Baylan's master, go ahead and click right here on the top right of your screen to go watch it. I go very in-depth into it and break it down fully, giving all the points that lead right to it. But with that, I think in this new galaxy that Baylan wants to start the new order of the Jedi, but he wants to start from the beginning, back when it was just the Jedi. He doesn't want to deal with the Sith and the rule of 2 and going back and forth. He wants the fresh start and not to fall into the bad ways that the Jedi did. I hope next episode we're going to get more of a backstory to Baylan and Shin, and will lead into who Baylan's master was. But with it all being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments what you all think. And just a heads up, this Sunday, there will not be any episode of Cantina Dragon coming out. Myself and Joe are unavailable, unfortunately, so next week we'll be doing episodes 6 and 7. But with it all being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and remember to get yourself some Cantina Talk merch. And lastly, don't forget to like and subscribe, and may the Force be with you all.